Because we don't serve a God who's a God of confusion, but he's a God of peace. Confusion comes from the enemy. So if you're walking in confusion and uncertainty, that's not of God. That's from the enemy. And some of you are asking, well, God, when's my breakthrough coming? When is that breakthrough going to happen? When am I going to break through and break out of this situation? When am I going to find that job? When am I going to find that perfect roommate? When am I going to? And you're staying there. But the thing is, God's saying it already started. It started the minute peace entered into the room. Give it to him. That perfect roommate's there for you. Amen. That job is there for you. Amen. The minute peace walked into that room, the minute peace entered into you, he already had it lined up. And see, a lot of times, certain things have got to move around. Certain pieces have to move. Certain people have got to be moved out before the pieces fall into place. And when we see that, we think, oh, everything's falling apart. But it's actually God saying, hey, I know the plan. I had the plan. I'm moving the pieces into place. Trust me. Rely on me. Everything's working out. Amen? And that's what we have to do, is know that God is moving everything into place. See, we want to see the full picture. We want to see everything laid out in front of us before we step out. But that's not faith. Stepping out in faith is saying, God, I don't see the full picture, but I know you've got it all laid out for me. I'm going to take that first step. And then I'll take the next step, not knowing which way I'm going, but I know I'm going to be led by you. That I know you have a plan for me. That he has the perfect job, the perfect roommate. He has that family's coming back. The ones who have been gone for so long, you might have been estranged from your parents or whatever. Guess what? It's coming back. That relationship is being restored. That breakthrough is happening. And your breakthrough, it all starts with peace. Point number 4 is breakout leads to a boldness. That breakthrough, it's going to lead to a boldness. See, after Jesus gave them peace, after he walked into that room, and he stepped in, he said, peace be with you. The next thing he said was, as the Father has sent me, I send you. See, they were still hiding, but now they were being sent out. Guess what? Each and every one of us is being sent out with an assignment. We're all called to be ministers of the gospel, which just simply means sharing the good news, sharing the faithfulness and the goodness of God, what he has done in our lives. Each and every one of us is being called out. It's time for us to take that step and not be held back and say, well, I'm just going to sit here in my comfort zone. Being in a comfort zone is from the enemy because it's holding you back. Stepping out of that comfort zone is actually operating inside their bones. They went from closed doors to having an open impact. Guess what? God's doing the same thing in your life. It's time to no longer stay held back by those closed doors, but to step out with a bold fire trapped up inside of our bones, to be an impact for others. Because a lot of times, the world out there, you're going to be the only Jesus they see. You're going to be the light that they see. So if you stay trapped up, now you're putting your light under the bushel. And you know the old song, this little light of mine, I'm sorry, Missy, I'm singing. She's rolling her eyes at me, right? But we can't put our light under the bushel. It's time to step out and walk in that boldness, walk in that authority that God has given us. And see,